Hello my friends, Senior Hiker 77. I'm just curious, how many sleeping pads does a backpacker or hiker need? If you think it's just one, that's a big mistake. I just showed you an array of sleeping pads that I've acquired over the last 6 years. Now, my wife, when I was 72, we thought both of us would get into hiking and backpacking, which meant that everything I bought I had to buy in twos. I had to buy 2 sleeping pads, I had to buy 2 sets of trekking poles, 2 backpacks, and so forth. But that's how I acquired so many sleeping pads. Also, I've sold a few on eBay that's not even displayed here today. Now, the closed sail forms, the 20-inch, and that's absolutely out for me. I can't sleep on these closed form sails because I can feel every acorn, every twig. It's just, I don't get a good night's sleep on them. So the 20-inch and even the 25-inch closed sail forms is out for me. But that leaves the Ridge Crest is a 25-inch closed sail form pad. Now that I use here where I hike. We don't have extreme cold weather. We do get cold weather maybe 1 or 2 days, but I was able to get by all winter with this 3-season 30-inch climate sleeping pad. So if I need any more R value, I'd go ahead and haul this Ridge Crest Thermarest in. The only thing is a little bulky. But me, I've given up. I'm not going to be a through hiker on the AT. I've been up on the Georgia portion, just about did all of that. That's not for me anymore. It's too much trouble to get a shuttle, and it just don't work for me. I can go right here, not too far from my house, to the FDR State Park and get all the woods I want. But this here really ended up being my go-to. It's got a little weight to it. Let me weigh it for you. It's 2 pounds. But if you're just going overnight or for the weekend, this is a 30-inch pad. And if you've never slept on a 30-inch pad, this with my Cedar Summit Deluxe pillow and my Thermarest quilt, it's almost like sleeping at home, and I can get a good night's sleep. But what's happening now is as I got older and I'm trying to cut weight, you think out all these pads. Now here's a 25-inch Thermarest X Therm. Let me weigh it. That's a little over 1.5 pounds. But this one is okay. I prefer to sleep on my 30-inch. But if I'm trying on a through hike or something of the state park, I'll go ahead and get something lighter like this Thermarest X Therm. But you would think out of all these pads that would fulfill any requirement that I need on a trail. Well, hold on, Kemosabe. Actually, I guess I better type up Kemosabe here because these millennials have no clue what that is. But anyway, so in the mail today, I got a new Thermarest Uberlite 25-inch sleeping pad. See, large. I just can't sleep on anything less than 25 inches. In fact, I prefer my 30-inch, but I will. Now this one, it only weighs 12 ounces. That's the lightest one I've got. Now I'm gonna take it out. I can't go this weekend because I'm on a day hike. But next weekend I'll take you to the campsite where I'll blow it up and talk a little bit about it. But I know I've watched a few reviews on it and they think it's a little delicate. But I've been using a shelf liner, about a 3-foot shelf liner under my pad just to keep it from migrating at a campsite that's not level ground. It wants to migrate down to the bottom of your tent. So I'm hopefully that 3 foot under the torso of my body and will help with punctures or anything. Of course, I've never had to any of these bags ever had a puncture. I've had the the stem cells leak, but not a hole in the bag itself. But I hadn't even opened this up yet. Let's just. This is what I promised to do the video when I got to the campsite. Actually, the campsite's that way. And here it is, June the 14th, and I almost didn't bring this thermal ball. Thank God it did. It went down to 57 last night, or somewhere in the upper 50s, chilly. And but anyway, this is the Thermarest Uberlite, and it was hot as a rock last night, and all my twisting and turning and squirming, it did lose a little air. But of course, you know, I use this shelf liner under my torso area to keep it from migrating down to the bottom of the tent. But now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't sleep good last night. I missed my 5 inches. I usually sleep on a Climate sleeping pad that's 30 inches, and it's just like at home. I can toss and turn and squirm. But this one seemed like every time I turned over, I had to be conscious not to slip off the pad. But it's got a lot of pros that I'm gonna have to try to make this work. The weight is 12 ounces, which saves a lot of weight from my other sleeping pads. And it packs down so small, almost like a soda can. So it's got some negative things about it for me. But if you're a smaller person, this one here I think would be an ideal pad for saving weight. But I wish they made it in 30 inches. I would have got that. But also I wasn't used to this tapered mummy style, because I kept finding my feet sticking out off the pad. But I'm gonna try to make it work. I want to make this work. So got to cover up my face so I don't look at myself. Hopefully I'm in frame. Okay, Senior Hiker 77. Today is July the 8th, Monday, and I just finished a collaboration hike with 4 YouTubers. A section hiking the AT with Sweeps, Ice Bear Hikes, and Tom from Following Walker's World, and Mike P. Hiker, my brother-in-law. I'm gonna type them up here for you, because they deserve your support and subscription. I hope my viewers respond and give them a little love. But we went on a 4-day hike. It was only 23 miles. And my God, it rained, and we hiked 3 days in wet clothes, and humidity was off the charts. Oh my God, sweat. If we wasn't wet from rain, we was wet from sweat. But now that I got that out of the way, I really wanted to, I had to put on this sticky glove, because I want to finish this Uberlite. I want to finish this Uberlite that I've been working with. Here is the Uberlite. Maybe this way. It's the Uberlite, Thermarest Uberlite. It's only 12 ounces. This is the 25-inch one. Now, as you know, I prefer the 30-inch sleeping pad. And but weight, trying to get the weight off, I'm accepting this 25-inch, 12-ounce. And I've had a chance to sleep on it more than one night. This is, I think, 5 nights. Now, we just did 3 nights on this collaboration hike, and I was able to use it. Now, I didn't have any issues with the deflation. I think Dixie from Homemade Wanderlust had 2 of them, one for her and a mama. She had, right out the box, she had issues. I had no issues with it so far, other than I want a 30-inch pad. But due to the weight reason, I'm going to accept this for now. So I've had at least 5 nights on it with no issues, other than, for me, I feel like it's too small. But it meets all the other specifications, I guess, that you would want. Now, you can do your own due diligence and research on the material and stuff like that. Now, the only thing is getting air out of it. It's awfully hard to get it deflated and then roll back up. It's amazing. I don't know. maybe somebody else has had it could comment, but it's hard to get the air out of it. But anyway, that's going to do it for this. But what I have done, because as you know, I use the shelf liner of 3/4 inch my torso to keep it from migrating down into tent, especially on slanted campsites. I did pick up from a YouTuber, and he had taken and he put little spots of this seam grip plus SIL, whatever that is, but he seam grip. But on his, he had perfect little dots. I don't know how he done that. You can see what's happened to me, but I don't think it matters as long as it grips as it says it does. So I'm gonna give that a try. But so far, that's the only thing that's my fault for applying it this way, and I don't think it's ever gonna dry. So anyway, I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs up on weight, even though I wish it was 30 inches. Now, one last thing. Sweeps, Sweeps had brought some goodies down, and she brought this here, which is I noticed in some of her videos, the Christmas tree light. They call them Christmas tree lights that you can stretch out in your tent. But that was a gift. She'd come bearing gifts. Can you believe that? And then she also gave us this mystical fire that you could put in the fire. And then she gave me this for my next hike, which is fun crayons. She must have picked it up when they was coming through South Carolina. So in my next hike, I can color. She don't know I'm from South Carolina, but I can color. Just like they must have stopped at Chuck E. Cheese or something. But yeah, I get to color these camp pictures. And it says, for senior hiker and Mike P. from Sweeps Ice Bear for your next hike. So thank you for these presents. And she also came equipped with cocktails for July 4th. I can't get over that. And I can't say enough. She deserves our support. My subscribers, my viewers should go subscribe to their channels. And I previously typed them up. And please show them a little love. And thanks for watching.